Greetings everyone. Today I'm going to be watching some classic WoW hardcore videos and commenting on them. If you haven't been paying attention, I've been playing classic WoW hardcore a little bit. I've been playing Path of Exile a little bit too. But like I'm putting out all these book videos and you're probably wondering like why is T2 not making any game videos anymore? It's because it's better if you stream gaming because it's so long, it takes hours and you're missing out on a lot of stuff you're not watching the stream. I know you can watch them over again because the live video gets saved. And I don't know how to like download those and clip them out because there's a lot of cool stuff. Me and Austin get talking about some crazy stuff. We get talking about like serious issues. We're talking about his like rock mining stuff. We had this guy taking us on a tour of Finland and talking about like restaurants that are like McDonald's takes 45 minutes to give you a hamburger. One of them that was hilarious. I'm like, the society's collapsing because of this, I think. Anyway, it doesn't matter. Let me just jump right in and I'll give you some of my ideas. Basically, I think this video is kind of old because he's talking about WoW coming out with their own servers, which I think has already happened. Wait, why does he talk about that he wrote out a 15-minute script? Like, who's writing out scripts when they make videos? The most I've ever done is made like bullet points on a notepad. I don't like write out a script. Who does that? It's so weird.
But I'm sort of unhappy with the script, and I just want to do more of a low-key conversational type of video and sort of walk through all of these bullet points.
See, this is the server. This is a private server just for hardcore. This is why I didn't play this server. I'm playing on Turtle WoW. This is the hardcore WoW one, and it's like you can't group up, you can't trade. You can duo, but you can't have anybody. Like you can do one dungeon once per character and stuff. It's like I don't really like these rules.
But we're gonna get there in a minute. First off, the reason I say hardcore classical servers are all but confirmed. Some news broke the other day that the Classic WoW Hardcore Community Council, some of the moderators and add-on developers, I think, met with Blizzard and had a talk in the last couple of weeks about Classic WoW Hardcore servers. That was a big announcement. Mike Ibarra, who is the president of Actors of Blizzard, he's playing Classic WoW Hardcore. He made a Classic WoW Hardcore character, the president of Blizzard. That's a big deal, right? That shows
Blizzard can't make their own stuff. They have to like go to the community to get ideas. It's just embarrassing.
Some interest internally. And the other big deal is that Classic WoW Client patch 1.15 has been data mined and confirmed. So Blizzard is definitely doing something. They're making changes to the Classic Client. It's going to be Classic hardcore servers. I think we're all aware of it. At some point in the next year, probably 6 months, they're going to be doing hardcore servers. Maybe
no auction house. That's another one. No. All professionals.
But that opens up the door for a very interesting conversation regarding the hardcore Classic WoW rules. Now, of course, so far over the last 3 or 3.5 years, the player base has invented their own rules, and these rules, you're looking at them right now. I think a lot of these rules have been very, very important to actually, because we don't have official hardcore servers, right? It's very, given that we don't have official hardcore servers, it's very, very hard to know with 100% certainty who is hardcore, who is not hardcore. It's very easy to cheat or lie or die and then continue playing. And
see, another thing is these forbidden abilities, like warlocks can't resurrect via soulstone, shamans can't resurrect via Ankh, paladins can't bubble hearth, can't use light of a loon in Hearthstone. So if you're taking away some key skills like resurrections from priests and paladins and shamans and stuff, you need to give them something else. I was saying last night, my idea was the hunters, even the pets should die permanently. So you have to get a new pet and you got to tame them back up if the pet dies. Warlock pets don't work that way because it's a spell. You don't actually tame them out in the wild. It'd be cool if they had something that they gained over time that they would lose, but I don't know any way to get around that. But you would need to give people that have resurrection like something in place of their skills that they're losing. Or, my idea was, make it like a soft hardcore, where it's more like see, the reason we didn't play on Ascension WoW, we were like level 23 and we hadn't got out of the starting zone yet because you get too much XP and there's no point. There's no reason. Also, the NPCs would they scale to your level. So there's no reason to go to places like Hillsbred that are like highly contested usually and have these big epic battles because you can just get that same XP anywhere. So you can't do that. You can't level too fast. Um, if you died in a dungeon, you should be permanently dead unless somebody gets in there and resurrects you. But you probably have a timer, and if they don't get in, then your character just dies, and then you restart. But if you die out in the world, I think you should be able to use reses, because that would make the whole territory game of the world PvP like it used to be. Like if there's a zone where everybody's trying to level up, or there's like a world boss there, and you have a bunch of dudes, and you coordinate, and you have them all like stand and block off areas and like fight people that try to come into those areas. I think there should actually be some kind of like, those siege weapons like the tanks and the crossbow machines. Like you could have those to like, you have guys make a shield wall line, and you could use those to bust through it if they can. Like take Hillsbred, for example. You got, or at the Highlands has a little door that you go through. There's one on Silver Pine area. You can block those off with a line of dudes, just like keeping people out, and use those siege weapons to like bust through them. And you get guys inside, and then you have to fight behind their shield wall. It'd be like when you walk around in the world and you see a dead body laying on the ground and you see its name. That's cool. And if you only had like a rule that said like one character per realm, so you can only play on this one server, if your character dies, you're dead until somebody can resurrect you. And if they can't get to you, they can't resurrect you. So it's like controlling territory. And if your dead body is then somewhere that people are walking by all the time and they say, oh, there's T2's dead body where he died today. He can't be playing right now because I see his body. That's an information that you can get. That's cool. It's something to see. It's like, it makes it part of the game then. It becomes part of the meta. And it'll be like swimming into areas, like stealthing in, like fucking frogmen, just all kinds of stuff would happen if you allowed this kind of thing.
I think it's
maybe no mounts allowed. Unless you're on a road. I don't know. There'd be something with the mounts, because mounts let you bust through things too easily. I don't know.
Been a very good idea to have some of these gameplay regulating rules to make sure that every individual's hardcore experience is not being hindered or destroyed by other fraudulent players. Okay, that's a very important thing that's been going on. So I'm a big fan of the rules so far, but if we get official hardcore servers where the gameplay...
The problem with official ones is you got to pay a monthly fee for it when you do the same thing on a private server. I don't know. I don't see. It's not worth paying a monthly fee for.
Is more structured from Blizzard themselves. I think a lot of these rules we don't actually need, and I think that hardcore could be way more fun and way better if we actually got rid of some of these rules, given we have actual regulated, defined hardcore servers. So I want to actually talk through all of these community rules with you guys and talk about which ones I think are good and should stay, and which ones I think are bad and should go. So let's just have that conversation in a very low-key way. The first one is death equals delete. You only have one.
Oh, another one is the server I'm on. They have fall damage reduced where you can't die from falling. I mean, some of the best deaths were like, I saw a guy fall off of a ship. He was jumping into the ocean. There was one tiny island. He landed right on the island. That was hilarious. But also, I had this idea, like if you can make it where you clip people instead of no clipping, where everybody can stand all in one tiny little bunch. I mean, you kind of need that for certain raid bosses. But like if you get on an Orgrimmar battleship or whatever, the balloon ship, you can like push people off of it, like by bumping into them. So when you're getting on, you got to like fight your way on. You got to like get down into the hold maybe so you can't be pushed off, and that'd be pretty dope too. And then if fall damage is gone, then the mind control priest is gone, because there's no point in mind control. So if you can't jump them off a cliff unless you're like using their skills, which somebody ever did really. Fucking netomatic projectors, things like that are kind of risky. It's like super risky all of a sudden. It's like hardcore makes things real interesting.
In life, and if you die, you must delete your character. Yeah, this is obvious. So this is something that Blizzard would edit the World of Warcraft Classic client to facilitate and monitor. Whereas if you die on the official hardcore servers, you cannot res. I don't even care if you delete your character. I think that's unnecessary. I think it's kind of cool if you can keep your character in ghost form, and you can have hardcore ghost parties where it's like a gathering of
just keep the camera on your dead body.
Died as time has gone on.
Get rid of ghosts.
That's kind of cool, actually.
Ghosts is
like
gay.
An RP event. So just disable every single resurrection functionality. Okay, This is battle res, this is soulstone, this is Ankh, this is whatever, normal resurrection abilities. Get rid of all of it. You cannot res. Get rid of spirit res. If you die, you can't res. Okay? I don't care if you delete. Don't make people delete.
See, if you have like a small group of like a tank, a DPS, and a healer, somebody kills the DPS, they can get rezzed, but they're just going to kill the healer, and then the healer's dead, and they kill the tank, and then the tank's dead. So you're still fucked. As long as you like kill people in proper order, they can't come back. You have to like go to a forum, I guess, and like find somebody to come res you. So if that's the way this territory would be held for like a pretty long time, you'd have to go like find a friend, phone a friend, like talk to somebody in a forum. It's going to take a while. That's just as good as like hardcore, as far as I'm concerned.
Let them keep their ghost form, but you can't res. Okay, so that's something that Blizzard needs to...
You're going to have way too many people like at the low-level areas because everybody's dying over and over again. There's nobody going to be in the mid-level areas if you have it completely just wipe your character every time.
Internally, infrastructurally do on their end. They need to deceive.
Maybe have it like once you reach level 10, you can't go below 10. Once you reach level 20, you can't go below 20. Have it like tiered off. Like once you reach a threshold, then you die, you go back to that level. I mean, where would they put you then, though? Would you lose your gear? You can have it where you can drop loot, too. That's one of the server things. That you can drop one of your equipped items except for your weapon. There's a lot of different things you can do with it, but you don't want to have different rule sets for like too many servers because then it's going to divide the community up. So you, how would you do it? Like the way we're playing on Turtle WoW, it's like an achievement. So people that aren't playing hardcore are on the same server as people that aren't playing hardcore. So some people, they can't trade with you because they're kind of in their own little thing, but you can still see them. And they can use survival things like these tents that give you extra XP, but everybody can use them, I think.
People, all of those resurrection abilities, that's like the most fundamental piece to these hardcore servers. Moving on. Professions. I'm going to float an idea past you guys. This is what I would love to see. This is really my key point of video, honestly. So it's important for me.
All these extra races that one server had with the ogres and the nagas and stuff. The quillboars. You should add quillboars. I think that'd be dope, too. Because I'm playing like an undead hunter right now, which is not supposed to be a thing. That's why I'm having so much fun. It's because I'm not playing a typical class or a racing class combination.
For me to mention this pretty early, I want to see 2 game modes on the official hardcore servers. I want to see hardcore game mode where you're able to group, you're able to trade, you are able to use the auction house, you're able to do dungeons as many times as you want, you're able to use the mailbox.
Solo self-found basically is what he's wanting.
I want that to be game mode 1 hardcore where you can't die, but everything else you can do. There's going to be a tiny little couple stipulations with that, but that's the idea. And then game mode number 2, which is solo hardcore, meaning you are entirely solo always. Of course you can't die, but also you can never group. You can never trade. You can never... In other game modes, this is called solo self-found. Path of Exile has this. Old School RuneScape has this. A bunch of other hardcore game modes.
I mean, you could do this. Just make your own rules. You don't have to have a server that says you have to do this.
I want like kind of multiplayer hardcore, and then
you just gotta like take it seriously and force it yourself. Because this is just like people wanting to make videos saying, "Look what I did."
So, under that premise, under that desire that I have, we can talk about these rules.
I think this server you can actually do like naked challenges and like no potion challenges.
Enchanting is a no-go. You are not able to level enchanting because enchanting you need to make rods, the golden rod, the arcanite rod, and you need to make those with blacksmithing.
See?
Well, most people are not going to level mining, to level blacksmithing, to make rods, to drop blacksmithing, to level enchanting, and now they have the rods still. That's ridiculous. No one is doing it. No one does that. Right now, if you hit level 60, there's a level 60 guild where the trade restrictions are over, and now...
Just make a vendor that sells rods. Problem solved.
But when you're leveling up, no one is leveling enchanting, and it's kind of a shame. So, under this game mode proposition that I have come up with, you've effectively unlocked +1 profession. That's another profession's worth of content you can play with while you're leveling, because now you can trade. That's awesome. So, the profession thing, you get enchanting. Under this new game mode that I really think they should do. Talents, that's fine.
It's kind of fun because you have to like level fishing.
So I
do because I got a cat and he needs fish.
I'm gonna talk about gear.
I haven't leveled fishing though. I've just been buying fish from
These are all
Ratchet.
economic aspects of hardcore. It would be so cool to have a hardcore economy Normally, when you're playing Classic WoW, there are botters, there are gold buyers, there are gold sellers. The economy, for a long time now, we're all aware, has been kind of... That's one of the reasons why a lot of us like hardcore. If we have official hardcore servers where if you die once, that character is done, it can never resurrect, the whole botting thing is like not an issue. I don't know if you guys know this. Bots die.
See, that's another, like I was saying about the US dollar, it needs to have a time limit on it. It needs to expire. Money needs to expire. If you have hardcore servers, the economy thrives because the money is constantly being deleted because people die on their bodies and it's gone. That's the key to making a stable economy. Money has to delete itself, or you gotta get stacks of like billions of dollars and just set fire to it. It's the only way you can like deflate the currency once you inflate it.
A lot. You're not gonna have Zul'Farrak mage bots. You're not gonna have Maraudon bots. You might have fishing bots at the most, and then you report them, and hopefully Blizzard bans them. But outside of that, other bots, are not really going to be manifesting on these hardcore servers. I'm sure people will try, but nowhere near with the same amount of success as they are.
Multi-boxers. See, even if you can't group, there's the thing with one guy tags it and the other guy kills it right after he tags it, and you still get all the XP. How are they going to stop that?
So beautiful to have a pristine hardcore economy where you know that every single item, every single silver, every single gold that people are transacting between each other, it's authentic. It's actually from another player. So I would love to be able to sell a green piece of leather gear to a druid that I got on my warrior, and then he trades me 57 silver for it. That's awesome. I think all of us can agree when we're playing hardcore right now on the Classic Era servers that the biggest thing you're missing out on is that social element that has been stripped away necessarily, by the way. I'm not hating on the rules. I think the rules are important given the dynamic we have now. Because we're not playing on official hardcore servers. I think the rules are important now, but I would love to have more economic and social gameplay on the official hardcore servers.
Just by the fact that it's hardcore, it kind of gets rid of the social stuff because you can't trust a priest to heal you. Because if your life's on the line and the guy just thinks, oh, I thought you had it, and you just lost 3 days of work, you just can't do that. I mean, some people do, but like I'm not playing groups. I'm not even doing any dungeons because it's too risky.
Because now we can, because now we know who's hardcore and who's actually not. So you could be trading gear back and forth. And if you don't want to do that, then don't do it, or play solo hardcore, which is the other game mode we're talking about in a minute. Auction house. You would know every single item on that auction house is legit, is authentic, has been farmed by another hardcore player just like you. That's badass. Trading too, same deal. It's all real, and you can help.
Let's watch some deaths because I'm getting kind of tired of this. This is I haven't seen this yet, so I don't know what's going on.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Hardcore Heroes, episode number 18, in which we react to both the best and the worst hardcore gamer plays you will ever see. Here we go. Ooh, the Slithering Skull.
Oh shit!
Fighting level.
Why would you go in there? It's worse than a cave.
Kuradel is our red paladin friend. He has 5-6 bugs on him now.
What is he doing?
There's our lay on hands.
Oh, these are non-elites.
Crippling poisoned for 20 seconds. He drops the target dummy. We cleanse the poison. Go. Okay, he was slowed. Now he's not. There's a Hodge out. We don't have bubble right now. We have no health potion.
How deep did this guy go?
He is just sprinting.
Where's the... I can't see the mini-map. Why?
We don't even really have any more cooldowns. 23 seconds slow. You need to cleanse that.
So you got Arcanite Reaper there, or is it
He's dazed. There's a nade.
No, it's not.
There's
I
our
think
cleanse.
it's that one.
We pop a freedom too.
Watch the video the other day with this guy had like a
Cleanse, it was only a freedom.
5 attack per second
Daylight,
axe.
we
You got
see
some
the
I need to
lights.
look into that
We
thing.
see
That
the
thing was crazy.
Okay, we're dazed. Dude, you don't have a potion. You don't have a bubble. Do you have... He's sitting at 20% HP, 586 HP. Does he have a bop? No. Lay on hands? No. Bubble? No.
Blessing of Freedom?
This is not one. Does he have... Does he... Oh, he does have bop. Right there. He has bop. Are we going to use it?
Nah, he's 17%. He's good.
Use it? Flash of light. Little tiny one.
Oh, yeah, he's good.
Couple
29%.
flash of lights
Throw
out.
Consecrate out there and do some damage while you're flashing your flanks.
There's a Hodge. Now we're too oom to bop. We actually cannot bop 86% HP?
Imagine you don't know WoW, you don't know what the fuck this guy's talking about. Too to bop. I don't know, but this commentary's taking a while.
He's trying to save time. He jumps off the Wetlands Mountain Pass, and he mage slow falls himself. It lasts another 15 seconds. I think he's going to be fine.
He's going to land on a crocodile.
He's fine, by the way. But where will you land?
Oh, the Wilbur patch.
He lands.
Wait, those are gnolls.
Knoll camp.
I love those gnolls. Those drop cotton.
So sleek.
Used to farm shit out of those.
So sleek doing that jump. But no.
Man, that was. Did they?
What was it waiting?
3 or 4 of them resisted in this Frost Nova?
No monster rested.
The resist in hardcore is
what
really makes it fun to watch.
60. Okay, we're level 59. We're less than 1 bar away. We're turning in our quest to Duke Hydraxis.
Once you hit 60, you're immortal, by the way. So.
Do it.
What's this? He's like 59.
He posts the stupid fucking cat faced in the chat. Level 60. There it is, Grats, bro. Grats. Big grats.
Did it pull it by jumping?
Right here, how many times do we have deaths right here?
Also, the server I'm playing on gives you global messages when somebody dies, so you see what level they were, what level the enemy was, where they were at. So there's a lot of like things I didn't know, or I kind of forgot about. Like if you're going from Silverpine to what's it called, Terran Mill, right? And there's a human patrol that crosses that road. You can't like AFK in the middle of that road because they'll come and catch you. There's also a thing like people grief you. They'll like have a subtlety rogue, stealth in a silver leaf bush. So like you need that for like a lot of your early alchemy, and everybody's doing alchemy because it's so good for hardcore. So if you right click on that bush and the rogue's inside, you can click on him and flag yourself, and he just ganks you. Or there's a thing where I'm gonna try. Maybe you make a new character. You go to Booty Bay, and you stealth at the Flight Master because people come there and you like click on him for the first time, and you click on the dude, and then all the NPC guards just kill you instantly.
The Renders camp, they will rend him alive.
I might do that right after this video, by the way. I think I might do that. That'll be my stream today. I'm gonna make a new character and like troll Booty Bay.
Yeah.
Oh, you get 2 casters? Oh, that's an imp, but still. I think I died at like level 4 or 5 to like 2 casters. The undead starting area. Fireballs just start hitting you. I guess you could line of sight them behind a tree or something, but.
The imp is dead. Okay, there's our intimidating shout. Our warrior cannot bandage. He's on a 38-second bandage CD.
There's some lag on that health drop.
Okay, he pops a potion. Can you polymorph this guy? Yeah, polymorph him. That's a good thing to do. Let's go back and kill that Blackrock summoner. Shoot him. Okay.
Shoot him.
The mage pulls another mob back there.
Shoot him one more time. You just took a fireball.
Summoner's dead. We have a Nova. When he's sitting there stuck in the Nova, you don't need to go in there. Just sit back, shoot him with your bow and arrow.
Is a bandage up? Could have bandaged.
Wand him. Yeah, he's getting low. Good.
Wand does really good damage. People don't think to wand sometimes. It's almost like a shitty melee attack. It's like a normal attack.
Zoom out the camera. We need to run.
Oh my god, he just pulled a third.
That guy's out of the polymorph.
Oh my god. Stone form. That ain't gonna do nothing. I always thought stone form would do something else.
Now we pop retail.
Whoa!
We're sitting at 25 HP.
There's nobody around. You gotta like stay around him with Ratel.
We get 2 bandages.
You don't run away with Ratel. That's the kill thing. It's not to like save your life.
Just run and go. Resist.
What?
This is the luckiest man alive.
Oh my god, double resist. Keep running.
Resist!
Resist again.
Resist.
That's not stone form anymore either.
Luckiest man alive.
don't think Stormform even saves you from fireballs.
Guy right there. I know. We have to go around somewhere.
You can't bandage for 34 more seconds.
He's eating bread.
Drops combat.
Keep running.
The mage, though.
Oh shit! Oh my god! Oh, they're duos too. The thing about duos is if one person dies and the other one lives, they both die. Once the first person dies, your whole duo is dead.
They
So you have to help each other.
made it out. These guys made it out.
Oh no!
Netted for 8 seconds. 8-second net.
Getting netted, dude. That is sad
Good
face.
stance. Shield up. Tank him.
Oh my god. He's pulling aggro off on?
You're free. There's a polymorph.
Holy shit, dude!
HP. He has 0 HP. You have like 10 HP. Oh my god. Listen, these guys are on borrowed time. Do these guys deserve to be dead?
Yeah.
These guys do not deserve to be alive.
Hopefully they learned a lesson from
They
this.
don't. They're on borrowed time. But, you know, might be what we see here. Yeah, there's our disconnect. Okay. Good. And he ends up with 9% HP. If he was anything other
Character
than
activity is being monitored. Do they do that?
I think a rogue has a similar talent. Wow.
What's going on?
You do not want to disconnect on flight though. Uh-oh. Ooh.
Oh, that happened.
Wow. Okay, so the classic Teramis the Devourer. Yep, there he is.
Hunter pull. Teramis Devourer.
I mean, this is normal.
That's good.
This is what Teramis likes.
Somebody had him in Booty Bay the other day.
Sometimes.
Does he have a macro for Teramis Inc. Run Away? Is it type it twice real fast?
So, I like these guys. This is a group of hardcore players. They die, and then they dedicate their lives to protecting other hardcore players. Like they're the hardcore player defense squad now. So I think they're gonna.
What?
You can see there's like 10 or 15 of them here. Get it now? Are they going in?
That's interesting. So they're on the same server,
How come when I'm being griefed, I don't have a 15-man raid trying
or they're
to
level
save me?
60?
Where, well, I mean, actually, no one really griefs me. No one really griefs me. Now they're pumping DPS. There they go. Now Teramis is getting,
Okay, we got a guy fighting syndicates.
well, I hope you don't pull another one. They're at 40% HP.
Combat
There's
rogues will
our
be
post.
fun,
We click it.
maybe. I love reposting and gouging and shit.
I think you're fine. As long as you don't pull another one, everything here is going to be fine. Just don't pull. Surely he won't pull another one, right? There's no way he's going to pull. Surely.
No, okay.
Surely.
He's safe.
You
Everything's good.
He's
What's he doing?
you hear that? You just heard it.
Oh shit! They're stealthed.
Okay. Now he's running, and I bet he's going to pull even more than once.
Oh, you're getting backstabbed, dude.
No, he's
Don't
getting-
turn your back on a rope.
He pops sprint. We are dazed. Do we have... Okay, so...
Stand and fight.
He just tried to click...
Never
We
run.
tried to click it. We tried to click it, and we never popped evasion ever. And we never gouged ever.
Hmm.
If you're gonna play a rogue, you shouldn't... And we're right before the final boss.
Got a girl. Silphus. Why are they fighting that thing?
4 people dead?
Why would you ever fight that?
4 people dead from that explosion?
Thing doesn't drop
I'm gonna
anything good, does it?
Rewind. So they were all stacked on him, and they should have been away. If they had killed him a couple seconds faster, I think that would have been fine, probably. It's been a while since I've done AQ20. 4 hardcore level 60s dead. And by the way, almost 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 dead. Oh,
Wait, I thought when you get level 60 you're immortal, you can't die. Or you can res. What does he mean hardcore 60's dead?
they almost had 9 people die. They had 4, almost 9, if you want to count these guys too. Good God.
Okay. Watery Invader.
Okay, so you know what's going to happen here.
That's winter, spring,
We're
down in the
killing water
crevice.
invaders. This is the elemental invasion.
You gotta
command.
go. Oh, that's down in
I
the
mean,
frozen
no,
lake.
not.
Okay.
So for the quest where you have to mine
Blood
these
elf
hyper
rogue?
relics, you spawn
Human
a bunch
rogue.
of ghosts. Plus, he pulled an elemental invasion mob. We're trying to run away. We can't vanish or anything because, I mean, well, because you're a warrior. That's why we can't vanish.
What?
We have a frost shock, so we're
Oh,
slow.
I thought it was
and also
Gouch,
we
it's
have
a
20-second
warrior.
Curse of Agony.
You don't want to play warrior. Not on hardcore.
It's not going to be good. You're just getting perpetual. Okay, there's our target dummy. We're getting perpetually frost shocked. Curse of Agony, 7 more seconds. We're at 23% HP.
What the hell's happening?
I think you're probably close to having those.
What's he taking damage from?
4%. There's another Curse of Agony. They reapplied Curse of Agony. You're dead.
Oh, he's cursed.
F's in the chat. You're dead.
Eee, that's no good.
Oh! They all leash off. The Curse of Agony is still ticking. We get out of combat, and he starts eating, and he lives. This guy was chewing power. Why are we killing level 52 elite cliff walkers? Why are we doing this? Okay, we pop evasion. Evasion is going to last another 10 seconds here.
He's just showing off.
We can kidney shot. Evasion is up in 2 seconds. What is the plan? Was this part of the plan?
Somebody trying to make a video.
We're going to crippling poison and throw. Throw.
He's cutting like a hunter.
Okay, crippling poison is over. Ooh, my God. You are stunned. It's a 3-second
these things
stun.
can't
You
be
had to let
ruptured.
this. You vanish. He vanishes.
Vanish can be resisted, right? That's
He
no
is
good.
so lucky. So lucky that attack missed during that 3-second stun. Here, okay, so she charges in to help this other player, this priest.
What is the graphics on
Pulls
this?
off
Looks like we're watching through a
this guy.
fog of muddy glass.
You're fine. Yeah, you can kill the
This is
Defiant.
like from the
No
1980s.
problem so far. We have no potions. We do have a bandage though.
What's your graphic settings?
Oh, you're getting killed. Okay, this is actually not fine. This is not fine for you. Your
Oh, she's like super low level.
has been
She's only got eviscerate. She's got
charged in to help another player.
sinister strike. What is it?
And then died.
That's a warrior
Yeah,
skill. She's only got
it's
like
real life.
2, 3
Never
skills.
helped anyone. Okay, this is the one
What's
takeaway
that
of the
one?
video.
Thunderclap.
Never show anyone kindness or compassion. Up one. Or stop.
Over
Potion.
here.
There's our potion. The Griffin is
He just played a warrior. That was just a mistake there. Don't play a warrior.
A sharp beak sends his regards. Okay, so we're taking the elevator up top.
Oh man, elevators.
Don't. Why did you do that?
Why is this in a clip video? It's just
Why
a
did he do that?
dumb,
Why did
stupid
he do
thing.
that? Why did he do that?
Smelled his own fart.
This is where you fight the Dark Iron Dwarves. This is
Oh, this will kill you.
with the Dark Iron Dwarves and the
Landmine agents.
Landmines. If you had to guess, over the course of the Hardcore Classic WoW Challenge, how many hardcore players have died in this exact hallway? Maybe 1 billion, 6 billion.
See, my server shows little tombstones where people die, so you can see if you're in a dangerous area or not.
6 trillion, 600 billion trillion, a lot.
As long as you keep moving, they're placing landmines and they go off before they don't ever
That
hit you
node
because you're
jumps
constantly
down.
moving.
Pops and Nova, they're all Nova.
You don't have to worry about landmines if you just keep moving.
Everything is fine.
Every
right
few
now.
seconds.
There's only 3 mobs. Pick one and kill it. Yeah, hold up. Where's the healer? No, okay, no one is being healed.
Oh, where's all this shit coming from?
And this is when it all went wrong.
What is that?
The healer was up top, jumped down, and pulled 5 more mobs.
Oh, okay.
Oh.
Oh, he's dead.
Go. You have nowhere to go. This healer.
There's a landmine down there.
Yeah, jump up there. Yeah, go up there. You pulled more up top. It's over. Honestly, at this point, every man for himself. So that healer.
Wait, I didn't know you could go up there.
Jumps down, bro. You need to listen. You need a hearth. At this point, it is every man for himself. You need to do whatever you can do to Hearthstone. You need to leave. The healer is dead. He's the first to die.
I haven't played Hearthstone in a while. But it's changed a lot.
If I'm here, I probably book it down one of these side hallways, like one of the elevated parts. I book it down, and then I jump off maybe and try to hearth. But look at all the landmines, man. It feels like you're.
There's another thing about leaving group and like hiding around for a minute until you get ported out, which they need to remove that if they're going to do the official ones.
Progressing on fucking Mimron right now with this landmines everywhere.
Or maybe keep it in. Maybe it's
God.
tactical.
Say it isn't so. Okay, our hunter feigned deaths.
Shouldn't be any punishment for like trolling. That should be part of the game. If you're like, you don't heal in an instance and you get people killed, that's just part of the game.
That healer
Shouldn't be like banned or anything for that.
That problem. That healer, I think, must have been AFK for 10 or 20 seconds. Came back a little bit too late, jumped down, and was not paying attention.
I need to review this guy's bookshelves. A little bit industrial for my taste.
Top of the ledge to the bottom, and he gets teleported right on top of a level 53 elite cliff walker. You better run. You better run, boy.
Interesting UI that actually changes the mobs' tags above their head, font and stuff.
Now, cliff walker. You don't mean no harm. Well, he didn't get dazed. Luckily, he didn't get dazed. He made it. Oh my god, he made it!
Yeah, there were some really good videos I was watching. The falling onto the island, going AFK in the road. I don't know. What do you guys think about this? Anybody going to be playing this? Let me know. I'm going to go do some booty bay trolling in a bit, so I'll be streaming. Got 2 days off, so finally going to get to play some stuff.